Hey guys, it's Nether Portal 2 here, and as you can probably tell, the voice or the audio isn't really connecting with the video right now, and that's because when I recorded this, it worked fine, but for some reason the audio didn't work, none of it, none of the talking or none of the blocks breaking, none of the in-game sound, none of that. So that happened for this episode and the 5th episode, so the next one. I don't know why, but for some reason it happened, and there wasn't a ton of stuff in there, like a ton of important stuff, but I'd still like to have some stuff to show for it, so that you guys kind of know what's going on. So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a narration of the video. So I don't really remember what I was exactly talking about, but I'm just gonna be trying to narrate this as best as I can and hope that it gets onto YouTube and there's at least some audio. So on this episode, I was going down here and I wanted to get some obsidian because I wanted another portal and an enchantment table. So I'm going to try to mine some obsidian, which probably was not the best idea to do right there. And yep, it gets caught in lava. And I don't know how to place torches, so. Okay, somehow I killed the zombie. I then jump out of here and then kind of mine some correctly in the water, which is a lot better idea because in the water, at least, if there's lava beneath it, see like that, the water will automatically come down and I'll make obsidian before the obsidian drop falls. So I'm just gonna be mining along, and once I get 14 obsidian, I'll be going back home. So I don't know how much I'm at right now, but I think I'm at 3, maybe. I might be at 4 now. But I've always kind of liked seeing narrations on videos, like after the video. Like I definitely like the commentary on the video because it makes more sense and you kind of know what's happening or whatever. But I've always found these things like I'm doing kind of cool because it's because you can like watch yourself and see what you've done and like your mistakes or whatever, and then just kind of commentate on things like that. But anyways, I think I'm at about 6 or 7 obsidian now, and so I'll just keep mining. I have no idea what I was actually talking about. I was probably just talking to people on the server, but so this episode is about 13 minutes, I think, and the 5th episode is about 21 minutes, something like that, something like that. So this will hopefully be the last of the narration videos, at least for the time being, until my audio probably messes up again. But I tried to do a few like little small recordings yesterday to see if it would work, and they worked. So I don't really know what happened because it was working fine and it was recording. As you can see, the video is still there, but just the audio isn't, which is kind of weird. But hopefully the next videos I make will be ones that actually have a commentary on them and block sound and the in-game sound. But anyways, again, sorry for the inconvenience. I would much rather have the live commentary going on. So I think this is one of my last obsidian. I don't know. Yep, 14. So let's go back to the house and we'll try to do some things, like make another portal or enchantment table. So I'm sitting here, basically not doing anything for like 10 seconds. It's great. Good job. past Nether portal. Okay, come on. Oh my god. Am I really this bad at Minecraft? Okay, get on the block. Okay, there you go. Don't fall off the block. So, I don't know if it's just on this episode or if it's on this episode and the next episode, but I have a lot of iron now, so it might have been on this episode that I got a ton of iron. But right now, Smithrow is asking me if what's wrong with his bank account since it's like low. It was really low, and I think it's because I hadn't ever changed it before, so I just changed it to 100, so that he would be the same basis as everybody else. Okay, here comes the spider, and somehow I got hit by it. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the excavation skill level 28 though. So now we're back on the staircase to the house. So thinking about it, must be next episode that we get a ton of iron, or it's in a strip mine maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of confused about the episode right now since, you know, I don't have any audio to tell. Ooh, the enemy is bleeding. Did you notice that the first episode, the first time I played this through? So I don't know what I'm doing, why I'm not going into the house. But I'm apparently not going to the house. Oh snap, headshot. Oof. Okay, so now I'm going to the house. And I'm gonna put my stuff away. Why am I going to the shop? Oh, the reason I'm going to the shop is because Smithrow was looking at the carrots and saying what they won't work. See, it says the shop's out of stock even though it has all of the stuff in there. So the reason was you have to do /item ID on an item, and it will tell you the ID of it. So see right here, item info. No, not item ID, item info. And so it says potato item and not potato. So I had to change it to potato. I mean potato item up there because for some reason the shop plugin's kind of weird. Because like for the lapis, instead of putting just lapis or lapis lazuli or whatever, you have to put blue ink sac. And I think all the dyes are like, well, most of the dyes are like that, but with a different color of ink sac, like red or purple ink sac, I think, or at least some other ones are, which is actually kind of very weird to me at least, because there's no thing in the game that tells you that's an ink sac, just blue. And so potato item instead of potato or whatever, they're kind of weird, but I mean, hey, it works, so it's fine. So I changed that for him, and then I'm going back to the house now. And I'm actually going to do what I plan to do on this episode. At least I hope. It might not. Am I just gonna stare at the chest the whole time? Okay, here we go. Woohoo. Boop, 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 boop. And Königsberg actually tested, and this update, I think, or whatever, 1.7.10, allows for the use of, why can't I think of it? The use of bigger portals. So like I could have made a bigger portal if I had more obsidian. So let's go deeper into the Nether. We need to go deeper. There we go. Okay, so now we're checking out the Nether, and it looks actually like a pretty cool Nether. Like we're on the top of a thing, top of a platform. There's some soul sand near us. It goes down a little bit, and there's glowstone everywhere, gas, lava. It kind of reminds me of the first time I ever went to the Nether, well, in survival at least. And I was trying to like mine through the ceiling so I wouldn't die from things. Oh, those are good old times. And now we're stuck on a tree. And so I didn't actually know where this was at the time, but now I know where it is. It's not terribly far away, but it's kind of bad. And so it's only like 200, 300 blocks away, but I'd rather not have to do that because of my last server. The one where it was private, I had that as well, and it was kind of annoying. And True just was killed by a witch using magic. And we have Smithrow clapping at him. And like 8 enemies on me. So now we're about to get back to the house. And I've eventually set up a /home, so don't worry about that, because it's kind of annoying right now doing /wilderness1, and then I have to walk like 500 blocks to my house each time. So I'm just gonna let that spider attack Smithrow, since he said that I could not see him. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't see you, just let you die. I'm a nice person. Well, let's go back to the house then, and I think this is near the end of the episode. Yeah, it looks like another 30 seconds maybe. So if I actually get into my door, I could probably end the episode. So this is another Portal 02. Signing out. Goodbye.